Hello, lovelies. It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and this is part two or pile two of the collective twin flame reading that I posted earlier. So, sorry about the video is getting all cut up. It's fine. I'm feeling that it's gonna be better this way anyway. So for this, like I said again, this is part two of the collective reading that I was doing. So for pile one, we had the Let Go card, and then here for this card, we have the Remain Positive card. And like I said, I have some personal decks. We're going to be pulling from, I'm going to be live pulling from the tarot decks. We're going to be live pulling tarot right here. And oh, hello. Then we'll also be live pulling Romance Angels. And I'll also have oracle cards that I'll pull later, and then I also have some like longer love messages, like just like in pile one, or if you didn't watch that video, hello. We're really close to 50 subscribers here. I'm really excited about that. Hello if you're new here, so please subscribe. If you're not, hello, welcome. I'm returning. Think about subscribing. I have some other twin flame readings that you guys might want to check out. You might really like, or check out any of my other videos. Of course, I'll link some of my twin flame readings up, well, I guess it's over here, up above, and then also down below. Also, there are channeled songs, and I'm being led to say, if you feel guided to watch both of these, both of the readings for pile one and the other reading, I'll link that down below too. And then also this reading, I'm hearing that the two readings could be linked, because these, I'm being led to say that these readings are timeless. So it's possible that pile one might give you some insight. You could be at pile two right now. Pile one could give you some insight for the past, or you could be at you could have come from pile one, and now a little bit later on, now pile two is relevant to you. So check out any of those in any order that you feel called to do. Check out any of my other videos, but let's go ahead and get into it. So first off, when I was channeling for your card, definitely I feel like in this twin flame journey that you guys are close to physical union. And Spirit is really just reminding you, hey, remain positive. Like you here, your abundance is right here. You have all of this love and light shining out from you and giving elsewhere. I also am hearing that it's very possible that your counterpart might come forward. I'm hearing divine masculine, so the divine masculine might be thinking of coming forward and presenting their divine feminine with some kind of gift or something. Yes, for some of you, it might be flowers. For some of you, it might be something, some kind of jewelry, something shiny, something to do with the stars. It could be some kind of jewelry based around some kind of astrological something or another. It could be a ring or something kind of maybe close to what I have here, where it's kind of like the moon and stuff. So it could be something kind of different is what I'm hearing. And then I'm just being really drawn here to like this gift coming forward. And yeah, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's kind of a glare. There are flowers back there, but then there are also like the stars mixed in. So something astrology based, it feels like. And it definitely, for some reason, I'm looking at this figure and it's really reminding me of the King of Pentacles. So it's very possible that the masculine energy has been working really hard to like build up his legacy. I'm seeing kind of like 10 of Pentacles. And then also I'm seeing 10 of Cups too, like working really hard on building a foundation, like a good, strong emotional foundation. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine have both been working really hard, which is why, of course, why union is close. They've been working on their spiritual journey, and then they've also been working on their physicality and their physical, like material world abundance, like really working on their career, walking down their spiritual path. And I'm also hearing specifically that because here definitely I'm still seeing like the coins here falling down on the side. I know that it's there on the cards, but that's what it's just reminding me of. It's just like the coins falling down there. I'm definitely seeing that. I'm hearing like literally hearing like coins falling. So it's possible it's possible that like somebody could have like they could have won the lottery, or they could have just won. They could have went to like the casino or something like that and won a good chunk of money, or they could have just closed a really big deal, or actually like I'm hearing like um, signed somebody big onto their to the firm is what I just heard, I think. So maybe they got like a really nice bonus at work. Maybe they've been working on some side hustle projects on and that's really starting to turn around and really starting to rain abundance down on them. And now that this divine masculine feels more financially stable, they feel like it's a lot easier for them to be in their kind of emperor energy, because they really felt like this divine masculine feels like um they were, it was an insecurity that they definitely needed to work through, but at the same time they knew in like real world, using their logical mind too, they know that they feel like they do need to provide, they need to be their divine feminine's protector. And part of that, I'm hearing that like this divine masculine is very like, they could be heavy in earth sign, like a heavy like heavy in Capricorn in their chart, or I'm hearing Taurus rising, Capricorn sun, or Capricorn rising, Aries moon, or Aries sun. Um, they don't have to be any of those signs, but take it for sure as a confirmation if you know that either one of you fall under any of those. Especially um, especially for the masculine. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot of messages from the masculine, just being like, I felt like I needed to go. I needed to work on myself. I needed to be this really stable, abundant. It's like I didn't want to come to you empty-handed. Like, how could I? You're the empress. I need to come to you like a full-fledged emperor. And the same way, right? The empress, you guys are coming out of your separation phase. You guys have been working on each other. So you're really embodying each of those. And of course, the feminine, the higher you raised your vibration and got closer to the empress, the higher, the more this emperor wanted to chase after you, right? And wanted to come back, and also added more pressure to come back with, just as much. Like, they don't want to come to you being like, oh, I have nothing, and you have everything. But I'm hearing there's still a little bit more of that they need to work through. But I'm also hearing like these could be things that you guys could be working through in like in your first couple, like when you guys come back into physical union, whatever that looks like. If you guys are just entering into a friendship, or if you guys are entering into a full-fledged relationship, if you guys have been together before in the past, and that you're changing, or you wanted to get something really serious. I'm hearing that some of these divine masculines might be really coming back. All of the divine masculines are coming back with marriage and long-term goals in mind. And just because I say marriage, don't think that means that if that's not something that you think you or your divine masculine would want to do some kind of traditional marriage. I'm just saying union. So whatever that is, if you guys just want to stay, casually together, or stay kind of like, like boyfriend, girlfriend, just like live together and be together. If that's what y'all want, or whatever it is, whatever your form of union is, it's getting close to happening. Really close is what I just heard. For some of you, really, really close. Way closer than you might think. For some of you, this is the spring of 2021. That's when, it's 2021. It's the January in 2021 now when I'm posting this. And for some, if this can be timeless, but if you are watching this now, I'm hearing spring, and for some of you, fall. So sometime within this year. I'm hearing for some of you, it's been like a really long time. So that was a lot. Let's go ahead and get in to the tarot. Oh, actually, you know what? Hello, masculine with lots of opportunities. I'm going to peek. Who else wants to peek out here? The Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So I'm feeling like this masculine is like, nothing is going to stop me. Yeah, here. with this Eight of Swords, untrapping, you know, like really trapping themselves. Like in the past, they had trapped themselves. They weren't reverse Eight of Wands. They weren't taking opportunities when they were presenting themselves. And could also hear like temptation, like if these masculines have felt tempted to fall backwards. Yep. Okay, with this Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing some kind of like drinking, so I don't want to really lay this one down. It's just like a note of what I was saying. I think Spirit's kind of letting me to say, you know, like kind of turning their backs if they were dealing with some kind of like alcoholism or some kind of quick fix addiction is what I heard. So, you know, that could be so many things. It could be drinking, it could be smoking, it could be, you know, codependent relationships, just something that would just like really quickly like easily satisfied them. They're kind of turning their back on that. Ooh, the Devil. Absolutely. And with the Moon card in reverse, things staying hidden. With this time is coming out. Yeah. Wow. And I'm feeling like the masculine is going to come forward well. My cards just spilled out everywhere. Okay, so that obviously wanted to come out. With the Wheel of Fortune, obviously wanted to come out. The masculine is really wanting to take all these swords, Ten of Swords in reverse, out of his back, or out of their back, and let go of all these burdens. They really want to say, like, I'm hearing someone say, you saved me. So there's a lot that they want to, that they want to, there is a lot that they want to tell you, but there are still some things that they feel really hesitant to tell you and step forward. They're moving kind of slow. What's all of that? Woof, with a Tower. Okay. So this Tower is falling under this Wheel of Fortune. Wow, with Death in reverse coming out here. Yeah. So there are still some things that this masculine is kind of, I hate to say it, but there are some things that both parties in this situation, especially the masculine, are really holding on to. There's still some deeper things that really need to come about, like their emotions, like their love. Also here on the back of the deck, the Hierophant. Commitment, their commitment issues, working on bringing forth their love. This Ace of Cups here is falling under the Moon card, this Moon card. So, woof. And then on the back here, the Hierophant and the Empress. My goodness. There's some kind of commitment here. There's like one last really big thing here that this divine masculine is really not wanting to let go of. Hold on just one second. Let me move this back just a little bit so I can fit my cards here. All right. And one big thing of it is that they are really having a really hard time coming forward and admitting their love. They're having a really hard time coming forward. And I think, and they're also having a hard time with being stuck in kind of an addiction. And I think that this addiction is the divine feminine. It's possible that the masculines could be stuck in some kind of obsessive phase, obsessively watching you, obsessively checking up on you. They might have a little bit of their darker shadow sides of like kind of feeling kind of possessive over you. There's just still some parts of their shadow that they really need to examine. And there's some deeper parts of it. But it means that that union is getting close because these deeper things are coming up and being triggered. So it's like this last little step. It's like, hey, remain positive through this last step because, you know, there's some darker things. Like Honestly, I think that there is like one more. Oh goodness, so much just came out. My gosh, so much just came out. Okay, take all of them. Wow, take all of them. Okay, I'm gonna keep these flipped for a second. It could be like one last thing, a big lesson that the divine masculine has to learn, and I think it's the stuff that I was talking about, this obsessive mode, trying to come out of this obsessive mode of obsessively wanting, and I don't, when I say this, like I said, like being kind of possessive, like one, like kind of looking at this in kind of like the divine feminine is mine sort of type thing. And for some reason I picked this up and looked at the back of it here with this romance angels codependency. So I just keep hearing you're mine, you're mine. There could be outside situations, because I know here with the Three of Cups, there could be outside situations, and that's here, that's wanting to fall here under the Devil card. So there could be a family situation, there could be like ex situation, there could be yeah, here I got led to look at that with the Eight of Cups walking away. The divine masculine walked away from something that kind of is still having this devil energy, is kind of still clinging to them from. And also to here, with the Three of Cups, it could also be partying, celebrating, like I was saying, drinking before with that Nine of Cups in reverse coming out. They still could be drinking a bit much. They still might have a little bit more to purge out of their system. They could still be trying to let go of some of their old like partying ways, is what I'm hearing. Um, changing up, dealing with changing up their surroundings, changing up where they live. All these towers falling in their life. They could have had a loss of job, right? That also came out here with this reverse Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they could have lost their job. They could have lost a good amount of money if they were in some kind of past relationship. They could have been going through a divorce. They could have lost a good amount of money in that divorce. They could be having to pay child support or alimony or something. Yeah, especially here with this Chariot card falling with the Hierophant falling underneath it. Like there's definitely some kind of prior commitment that's requiring more of their time. But they really here, Three of Pentacles, want to build something, want to build a sturdy foundation. They're definitely working towards building this here. Mm-hmm. And they're really impatient about it. Temperance in reverse, they're feeling very impatient. Okay, and that's here is falling under here with this Three of Cups and this or falling over this Three of Cup and this and this Devil, clarifying those two together. So I definitely feel like they're I'm also hearing control issues. I just heard with this Temperance in reverse, control issues. This the masculine energy here is really working through control issues of trusting and surrendering to the divine. And because I think I said this in pile 1 too. This masculine here too could have been really focused more on the physical and not so much focused on like the spiritual aspect of it. So they could be having a hard time just trusting the divine to bring you back together. They might want to be kind of, I'm seeing the reverse magician, so they might be wanting to try to like possessively manifest you into their life. So instead of wanting to manifest you into their life so they could, you know, necessarily like want to love you and like pour love, they do love you, right? But there's something underneath here. There's some kind of extra there's layers to it, right? I'm not saying they don't love you, they do, but they're yeah, here with this Seven of Wands in reverse. They might want to surprise you. They might, they really, somehow they really are trying to control how this union happens. I don't know if they're trying to control manifesting you, for both of you to be in the same place at the same time, or what. yeah, there's some kind of control issues in they're trying to manifest you, and it's like spirit's kind of holding it back because it's like you're not trying to manifest this kind of part into your life for the exact right reasons. They might be trying to manifest you because they have fallen out of this relationship, and I'm feeling that maybe this divine masculine, or maybe it could be the divine feminine, there's a divine counterpart here that has a hard time being alone, that really, and so now they're like, okay, well, that relationship didn't work out, I want to move on with my counterpart. And it's not, and it's kind of like a situation. I'm trying to delicately put this 2021 when I just look down at the clock too. So they're really trying to manifest. They're like, they could be really putting like a time limit on it. Like they could be like, it's happening this year regardless, or I don't know. It's definitely control. There could be a lot of people. There could be a lot of different multiple situations. You know, everybody's situation could be different, obviously. So I'm not really getting like a really clear read on exactly what the reasons are. Um, it's just really multi-layered. There's a lot of different stuff here, a lot of different reasons that are kind of all starting to tie in together. The spirit is like, come on, tie up these last few lessons, you know, kind of let go of your control issues, let go, you know, keep working through your last bit of the stuff that you need to work on. Yeah. And here for this moon in reverse, falling over this moon in reverse and ace of cups, to clarify that the page of cups in reverse, this person is not wanting, they're really, I think their last little bit is really gathering the confidence to step forward and let their divine counterpart know, I want you in my life, you know. You matter to me, and I know that there's something here. They're really holding on to, and I really think it's really kind of they're kind of in survival mode. Like I said, if there is the other side of, I don't necessarily, that they feel impatient, they want to manifest you into their life, they want you to be together, but at the same time they're like, they know that they need some time to recover from whatever these tower moments have been. They need some time to recover. It could be finding another job, finding another place to live, getting used to paying this, getting used to paying these, you know, these checks to their, you know, to their now ex, or yeah, just there's some kind of recovery. They're in recovery mode right now, and they're really feeling really impatient, and spirit is like, it's kind of telling them, slow down, it's okay, it's coming, surrender, it's okay, you need to work on yourself right now, it's okay, remain positive through all the craziness, because wow, look what's on the back of the deck, two of cups, right? Union is guaranteed, it's happening, okay? Just do your work, remain positive through this last few this last few tests here. Yeah, so these last few changes, lots of changes happening in their life, a lot, dropping a lot of things, letting all these towers fall. Yeah, I'm gonna put that, it can come back out if it wants to come back out. All right, let's get maybe one more tarot card. It's also possible here, I'm being drawn here to this Three of Pentacles here. It's very possible that this divine masculine wants to have some kind of business with their divine feminine, but they knew they couldn't come. They didn't want to come with nothing, right? So they wanted to set up a foundation for some kind of business. It could be their business. It could be a business that they want to, some kind of collaboration with their divine feminine, or some kind of collaboration with somebody else. It feels like them working stuff behind the scenes a lot. They could have started some kind of business that fell apart, and they're having to bounce back and recover after that. Something about not listening to their intuition, and that kind of leading them down like kind of a karmic path here. I just heard somebody say, you don't understand, I've been dealing with so much. Okay. And this reverse Queen of Wands here. Um, And I'm hearing some kind of possessive feminine force. um it feels like multiple things in their life which were really holding them back. um this could be somebody. This is reminding me a lot of what I was saying for the other video for Power One, where I was saying that they could have been with somebody that flipped the script like really fast and suddenly showed their true colors, and that could definitely be happening here. It could be they could have not been really listening to the lessons that Spirit was trying to teach them, and they're kind of recovering. Um, a false leader, a false leader. Is what I just heard with this reverse Queen of Wands. Somebody that they were once really passionate about, once was really passionate about them. Um, yeah, I just keep hearing somebody, maybe somebody that they trusted to lead them on a spiritual path, but that ended up being um, a karmic lesson for them. And so it could be really hard for them if you are divine feminine, if the divine feminine is very, spiritual, um, which they usually are. um, this could be coming up as like false warning flags. Like you could really remind your divine masculine, divine feminine of somebody in the past that was a lot like you, but ended up being like, I'm just hearing liar. It ended up being somebody that was really a karmic person that was trying to take them off their spiritual path and trying to lead them down. They could have been asking them to do like kind of like darker magic things, or they could have unintentionally been kind of lowering their um, the masculine could have been doing things following this person that unintentionally like lowered their vibration or got them caught up in some like karmic cycles, some negative karmic cycles. Yeah, here again with the three of wands, here's some kind of business opportunity that really fell through. And I'm just keep on hearing thief, like this person could have ended up stealing a bunch of money from them or stealing an idea from them for their business. They could, if if they ended up leaving, because it turned out that this person obviously knows who this person, the reality of who this person is, right? So they've walked away from this person and they're not with this person anymore. It could be possible if they were married, that that their ex has asked to take half of their business or something like that, and they're having to recover from that. They could be trying to steal some kind of intellectual property from them or something like that, stealing their ideas. Oof. Death card 3 times has come out, so yes, I think that'll be that clarifying. Uh, okay. Woo. So I'm hearing with this death card in reverse that the masculine has to let old things from the past. So right, like what we were just talking about, with this falling over, this temperance in reverse and page of cups in reverse here, clarifying that, letting go of these old habits and these old toxic habits that might have worked with relationships that were not quite right in the past, but they're not going to work with a divine feminine, and they're going to have to kind of relearn and relearn how to trust again, relearn how to open up their heart again, relearn a lot of, a relearn of all of this, learning how to trust somebody. And it's kind of had them in this, ignoring this Four of Cups, ignoring this divine gift that they were being trying to be given. And it's kind of, it led them to kind of really ignore that. Oof. And there's that Magician card. So they're definitely really trying to manifest a new beginning here. Wow. I didn't even see that full card. Sorry, that's why I just made that face. A new beginning here, and then there's the full card. But remember, I was saying that it seemed like a reverse magician, and here's this reverse full card here paired with this magician. Like they could be irrationally, like this impatience with this temperance card in reverse here could be getting them to make some irrational decisions, could be getting them to make to just like, they could be trying to manifest you in some not so high vibrational ways. I'm not exactly sure what that might mean, but take it if it resonates with you. That's just what I heard. But I just hear it's making them want to just make a really rash, like really quick rash decision, being like, knowing that they chose the wrong person is what I just heard, or knowing that they chose to go down the wrong path, or knowing now they're like, oh wait, oh crap, now that they've been like really like doing their shadow work, really going down to doing their inner child work, going through their dark nights of the soul, seeing all these patterns. Now that they are raising their vibration, they're really seeing, wow, they're looking at their past relationships and going, wow, this past relationship, I'm letting this past relationship ruin my possibility, to them it feels like ruin my possibility of having this, this great actual true connection, and I need to get rid of that. But it's making them want to do it like really quickly. It's making them want to master it, and just kind of there's something about making a really quick decision to kind of maybe just rush forward and say something to you, realizing that they're doing it kind of blindly. They're not doing it. It might make them want to reach out to you. Maybe they will be drunk. Like I was saying, they had some problems with that reverse 9 of Cups. Maybe they will be drunk or something, and they'll kind of just be like, I just can't take this anymore, and reach out, and maybe they'll stumble over their words or say something inappropriate or something. I'm not sure. Okay. 9 of Cups in reverse. They really want to get some things off their chest. They really want to reach out to you, and they're really trying to manifest this, reaching out to you, and really kind of, I just heard somebody say, squash this beef. Like, I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of the distance in between us. Like, I don't want it to be like this anymore. Yep. Ace of Pentacles, excuse me. Ace of Pentacles, with it falling right here over this, the way it's falling, I can see like this cup, this divinely given cup here, falling in between this. Yeah. And they're like, I want to present you with this gift. You were a gift to me, and I want to turn around. And I'm hearing that this, like I was saying here, with this divine masculine might want to come forward and give you something here. And then I was saying, oh, he wants to come, and it's something about stars, right? And here's this pentacle, right? Here he comes forward with this star. So definitely, I just find that as a confirmation. And definitely here, 8 of Cups, walking away from something that he's been building for forever, walking away towards what the moon, which is the truth, which is you, and the feminine, of course, the feminine energy in the moon. All right. That was a lot more tarot than for pile 1, but I went through it a little bit. I went through the original spread that I did for pile 1 way slower. So we got through this one pretty quick. All right, let's go ahead and get into our oracle cards. Third dimension. This connection is very physical / material. So absolutely. So with this devil card right here, falling over this devil card, and the moon in reverse, this masculine is having a hard time letting go of some of their physical wants, physical desires. They might, like I was saying, with those obsessive tendencies, they might be kind of obsessing physically sometimes over the feminine. They still have some things. It doesn't feel very like that doesn't feel very like a, it's an issue, but it's not, they're definitely working on it already, is what I was trying to say. Sorry, they're already working on it, and there are other things that are more pressing, like third dimensional. They really, really, really want union, like want physical union. And a major lesson of that is definitely surrendering and letting go of having to have you in the physical for it to make sense, for it to be real. You know, you have to believe in your mind, your heart, your soul that this union is real. To acknowledge that even when you're separated physically, you're never actually separated, right? You're always together. And speaking of that, here, healing karmic cycle. Karmic lessons are testing you. You need to heal past karmic cycles. Ooh, excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze. Energy needs to be cleared. Focus on healing yourself to bring a new positive energy. Definitely. So it's time to definitely step out of these old cycles and step into something new and positive. Definitely, it's like a new beginning, right? This is the new beginning that this masculine and that, you know, that the spirit in general wants to come and bring forward towards this is, hey, let go of all your past, you know, let go of all your past baggage, all the stuff that you were holding on for past relationships, from, you know, things that your parents taught you, or that, you know, whoever that, you know, who raised you, or your society or your friends, just society in general. I'm really feeling kind of like this, F what everybody else thinks. I want this person and I'm gonna do what it takes to get this person. I'm seeing the, like, the Five of Swords. I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes, you know, whatever healing that I have to do, whatever, however hard it is to face these things that I need to change about myself. I'm going to do it because I'm ready to enter this healing karmic cycle with my partner. Okay, meditation. So definitely, like, get into, like, this meditative state, kind of relax. Breathe in the love, light, and knowledge of the universe. Travel inward. Still your mind and listen to your heart. Absolutely. So definitely, hello, baby cat. Oh, okay. Definitely. Get on here. I'm sorry, you guys. Excuse me. Hey, baby. Um. Okay. So, okay, no, you're gonna have to get down if you're gonna do all that. He just wanted to make a quick little appearance and be extra. Excuse me, you guys. So getting back into this, definitely how I was saying that the masculine was like, I need this in the physical to make it make sense in my mind, and it's like, no, you need to believe. Still your mind, listen to your heart. What do you know in your heart is real? Do you know that you love this person? Do you know that you, at least, maybe you don't know that you are in love with this person, but you know that this person is significant to you. You know that they're supposed to be in your life. Surrender and accept it, and let it come in. Let this person come into your life in the natural way, like it's supposed to, like they're just supposed to. So definitely meditate. Definitely, I'm hearing both, for both divine feminine and masculine. This could be extremely beneficial. Getting into some meditation. Maybe looking into some guided meditations. I'll link my meditation playlist. If you want to meditate on any of your chakras or anything like that, definitely, heart and throat chakra. If you're a divine masculine watching this, excuse me, definitely meditate on your throat chakra, because that will help you kind of relieve some of this anxiety about coming forward and telling your divine feminine how you truly feel. Definitely. Divine blessing. You have been given or will receive a divine gift. Use it wisely. So that definitely sounds like pile 1, 2, where the masculine was really having a hard time understanding. But then also here, understanding about accepting themselves, and part of accepting themselves was accepting their divine gifts, right? And then also to here, where we're talking about where the divine feminine, or, you know, this union was like a divine gift given to them. Open your eyes and see that it was a divine gift, just a brand new, you know, beginning, possibility being given to you. Divine blessing, you know, this union is a divine blessing. It's blessed. So see the truth here, you know. Keep an open mind. Gifts may come in many shapes and sizes. That's definitely, you know, your divine partner might not look exactly what you thought that they were going to look like. you don't ever know. It's like if you let go of your expectations, right? Where I was saying this divine masculine was specifically trying to manifest their divine feminine into their life in a very specific way. And it's like if you let go of your expectations, you know, there could be an even better way that the divine could find to bring you together, other than whatever way that this divine masculine, or that if the divine feminine is trying to specifically manifest them into their life. And I'm hearing like they want to manifest just like randomly running into you or something like that, but that's not exactly like the best possible circumstance, the best possible situation. It's something there's definitely some divine timing, some divine work here with this wheel of fortune here. Wheel of Fortune card here, definitely some divine timing at play, always divine timing at play, right? And also that this union is a divine blessing, so see it as that and acknowledge it. Here for some signs to look for: owl, wisdom. So definitely if you are seeing some feathers around, I know that came out again and again it came out in the first pile again. If you are seeing the owl, and I'm being shown the light worker um, from that was from pile 1 2, where it has the owl on there, so kind of being guided, being this guide to other people, but first having to allow yourself to be guided by spirit. Teach yourself how to listen, teach yourself how to, go into these meditative states and get the downloads and things like that you need to know how to handle your business, how to, open yourself up if you want to start doing things like doing tarot and things like that. Those are states that you have to, you have to work to open yourself up to getting these, to getting and receiving these messages clearly. Butterfly, transform. So if you're seeing a lot of butterflies, I'm seeing yellow. If you're seeing yellow butterflies, I know right now that I'm also seeing sunflowers. I know right now, and where I am, we're in winter, so it's cold here, so there's really not a lot of butterflies and things out. But I'm hearing like there's definitely, you could still see it around places. You might be surprised where you might see them. And if you are, that's a sign that your divine counterpart is thinking about you, is working on themselves and trying to transform and move forward. Also here I am seeing, okay, 222. So if you're seeing 222 a lot, 4212 on the clock when I said that. A new path, beginnings of a new cycle, divine lover, soulmate, twin flame, for sure. And that here is falling over this Fool card. So definitely trying to manifest a new beginning and the beginnings of a new cycle, right? A healing karmic cycle. Instead of all of these like negative karmic cycles that the divine feminine, divine masculine have been stuck in the past, they want to enter a new phase, or spirit wants you to enter into a new phase too. 4252 on the clock when I look down, so more twos. Archangel Michael, what's up? Protection, the flaming sword and shield of white light. So definitely this, if you guys need, if you feel like you need some divine protection, if you feel like you want to call out and help and ask a particular angel to help you, call out to Michael and say, Michael, please help me feel safe, help me feel protected, help me feel like this union is protected, help me to let go of my control issues so that I can, have confidence in my mind that this will work, that this will happen, be my sword and my shield, moving forward. And then also to the divine masculine, help me to be this sword and this shield for my divine feminine. Help me to have that strength inside of myself so that I can be strong for my divine feminine as well. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's keep going here. Fire Guardian, definitely. I'm being drawn right here to look at that. Definitely that Magician card as well. Yeah. Ignite your passion. So definitely like masculine wants to really, the masculine energy here, I'm hearing feminine energy is really feeling like they're creative, kind of juices kind of flowing and really getting into their creativity, bringing that into, their career, their business, maybe doing, like side relaxation, like painting or drawing or whatever they do to kind of relax themselves, getting into their creativity. Masculine is really stepping into their fiery masculine energy of, I'm hearing like Aries energy of, or Aries energy, which would also be their emperor energy, right? So that would definitely be like getting in their emperor mode, stepping up. And that's here following under the 3D and the meditation and the butterfly, right? Transformation. So definitely transforming into that fiery, igniting their passions, coming forward, and not being so scared to come forward and to show who they truly are, to really show what they truly want their life path to be, and the feminine for, feeling that way too, really both coming into accepting who they truly are and who they truly want to be, both of them healing like some, I'm hearing like a negative masculine energy, karmic issues. So definitely from their past, they both could be healing their inner masculine for sure. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. So for sure, surrendering, embracing this, letting go, like letting go with that temperance in reverse, letting go of this control issues, letting go of their impatience, and really focusing on themselves, focusing on their passions, focusing on their careers, and really just kind of fulfilling the cycle. I'm seeing, I'm really, really being drawn to the circle back here of this, like and also like breaking old, again, the whole breaking old karmic patterns, and with this here falling under this healing karmic cycle, divine blessing, and then owl, this owl, this listening to divine wisdom, and I'm being drawn here to the owl that's on the back of this deck here as I'm looking at it, for sure. Giving into this peace and giving into the next cycle that is manifesting itself here. Lady, which is the Empress energy in this deck for me. So the Fire Guardian is the Emperor, and then the Lady. Also, the Lord is kind of like I see that as more like the Hierophant of this deck, and the Lady for me is kind of like the Empress energy in this deck. And enjoy growth and reap rewards. Wow. Excuse me, I got so tongue tied. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So definitely what I was just saying, both of them, just really enjoying both getting into their emperor and empress emperor energy, igniting their passions, really standing in their fire and in their listening to their instincts, going with it, embracing this energy of peace, of letting stuff go from the past, and both seeing this abundance manifest into their lives, kind of sitting back and manifesting this beautiful abundance for both of their lives into them. And that's fantastic. Traveler, move in a different direction, and that's following here under this protection and this new path, this 222. So like this new beginning, new path, falling here over the and also this lady over here fell under this empress card, this empress card, as well as this traveler card falling over the high priest, as well as the fool card underneath here. So manifesting this whole thing going in a different direction, and also new paths, new beginnings, um, traveling in a new direction. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and pull these cards. These are like the longer kind of love messages. So we have a few of these. So we'll go ahead and get into them. I'm writing / painting / being creative, thinking of you. What I was just saying, right? Like the feminine saying that they're really getting into that passionate energy. And then here too, with this falling under the ignite, falling over the ignite your passions card, is kind of like embracing peace, embracing their passions, like what they're really being drawn to do in life. I'm writing, painting, being creative, thinking of you. Are you some kind of muse? I feel I feel a light burning deep inside of me. I need to use my hands. So absolutely. And then here with this fire being ignited inside of them, and here with their hands holding this fire in their hands, right? Absolutely. Beautiful synchronicities. Thank you, Spirit. I love your mind. I want to open you up and swim inside. Let me get to know you, the real you, right? So this embracing and letting go of all this stuff, stepping into the current, to the healing karmic cycle again, letting go of all this stuff from the past, and really opening up your heart chakra with this hair falling over all this green right here, with the abundance, and here, right, with the apple being cut open, showing here, and then again here with the star, right, pentacles, and with the star in the middle with the circle around, definitely pentacles. So definitely like confirmation on that abundance for sure. And then also that could tie into here to writing, making music, doing something, turning a side passion project into like their main source of abundance is what I'm hearing, and that's awesome. Your energy is so much. It's amazing and overwhelming at the same time. It gets me drunk, but there's always a hangover. So definitely exactly. This is exactly what I was talking about with this devil card, and that the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, where I was talking about you, Divine Feminine, are their addiction, and they're kind of addicted to, a little bit kind of addicted to your energy, addicted to being around you, addicted to the abundance that they feel in their life, and they only feel it around you, and I'm hearing like they're really like Spirit is really asking them to work through this so that it's not an issue 50-52 when you guys get together, right? 50-55, being drawn to that again, right? Like manifesting new beginnings, manifesting divine changes in your life. Absolutely. The synchronicities are really popping off here at the end of this video, but absolutely. So they're really being asked to kind of step back, to look at themselves, to get through the last little bit of this. And now, because I'm hearing now that this divine masculine has decided to turn towards their divine feminine, they feel very like fiery energy, very like Leo or kind of like Aries, kind of once I decide what I want, I go for it. And maybe I go for it with a little bit of blinders on, and it's kind of, I'm hearing Spirit say, kind of slow down, make sure that you're still working on yourself while you are rushing towards your divine counterpart. And make sure that you're not becoming kind of obsessed and dependent, like that codependency that popped itself up earlier, right? Make sure that you're not detaching, like I was saying earlier, right? Also, too, with me saying that they're rushing from one person and trying to rush and hurry up and manifest another. So it's like, hey, no, I know that you're wanting to kind of jump from one energy to the next, but you need to stop and evaluate yourself. You need to learn to be okay by yourself, and that you can support yourself. Don't give into the codependency, right? That's still there, right? Codependency. Yeah. I couldn't remember if I had shuffled it. So don't give into this codependency here. That might pop out when we do those romance angels in just a second. I've never wanted to be such a gentleman and a beast. You bring out a side of myself I try to keep hidden. That devil energy right there, that third dimension devil energy, right? Can I handle this? This passion is so wild. It's hard to control. And there is the control issue. There's also the control coming up. This masculine really likes to control themselves. They really like to feel like they know what to do at all times, but their divine feminine, this whole situation makes them feel out of control. And I'm hearing too that the divine feminine also has had some control issues as well in their past. I'm hearing that they're just different. They're in different ways, and right now the divine masculine is really being asked to surrender and let go. And as far as surrendering and let going, I'm hearing the divine feminine energy here has worked a little bit more on the surrender part and the letting go, walking away from needing to control exactly when this manifests itself. 5333 on the clock when I looked down. So definitely divinely guided changes. Still just the fives and threes are just like crazy right now. So definitely asking for a lot of changes, but that's awesome, right? So this is a lot of rapid changes happening right here at the end to kind of manifest 5355. My gosh, the synchronicities are just like going crazy. I just being drawn to the clock. So this is big, right? Lots of major changes in their life, and I'm hearing less major changes like in their actual physical world and more major changes like inside here in the mind, in the heart, in the soul, you know, like really accepting who their trolls, their who you as their divine counterpart is, and accepting who they are, and understanding that accepting themselves is accepting you as their divine counterpart, right? So let's go on and finish up this reading with some romance angels. Ooh, a big chunk. Yes. No? Okay. They just wanted me to flip it. Wow. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What is this? It is safe for you to love. Wanted to show itself. Sorry, but then I dropped worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and open, and for the it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So definitely, okay. Finances and career also wanted to show itself, because definitely finances and career were definitely an issue here. We were talking about earlier with this this money issue, and this masculine really wanted to come in and yeah, this really wanting to come in at the right level, right? Wanting to come in and match their divine feminine on the right level. Okay, so let's go ahead. There's a lot of cards here. Let's get unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So it's possible that this is like a fear, right? For the divine masculine or the divine feminine. For we were saying that there was some kind of fear of rejection coming up here. Definitely. That was pile 1 too as well. So they could be worried that there is not enough chemistry here. They could be worried, like, is this, with this here falling over here on this physical side, maybe in somewhere in their mind they're worrying, is this just physical? I really need to figure this out, you know. Make the effort in reverse. Great love is worth taking the steps you've been guided to take. So yeah, maybe they're, you know, they have been kind of questioning this in the past. They're just like, you know, I'm being asked to do a lot, make the effort, maybe, or maybe in the past they just haven't been making the effort, and they're just like, I'm tired. The masculine energy is really coming through strong here. Is really being like, throughout this whole reading, it's mostly been the divine masculine energy talking, but control issues. I say that. Um, uh, great love. Also, I know that statistically, I have mostly women watch my videos, so you don't always have to be a woman to be the divine feminine. But I know that I mostly, so it doesn't surprise me that it's mostly messages from the divine masculine in these readings. So maybe they're saying in the past I wasn't making the effort, but now I am willing to make the effort. And you know, and great love is worth the steps you were being guided to take. Earlier, where we were saying like they weren't, they didn't feel like they had the strength. That was in pile 1. They were saying that they didn't feel like they had the strength. Definitely, these two piles definitely feel linked together. You might be drawn to watch both of them, and like I was saying, like with the time being fluid, you might be drawn to pile 1 or pile 2 at separate times. You might be drawn to come back and watch a different pile. So that's why I just keep mentioning the other pile, because they feel very much so together. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So definitely, this is what both the divine feminine and the divine masculine have come to realize, is that yes, this is true. This is your true love. This is my, you know, this isn't another karmic partner. This isn't another false prophet. This isn't another you know, just another smooth talker coming in trying to, you know, talk me into bed or talk me into giving away my, you know, divine feminine energy. This is my true romance coming here. Heart to heart conversations, absolutely. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sorry. I was just looking at this other card, and there were already other messages coming in for this last card. So heart to heart conversations, like I was saying, this divine masculine or the divine feminine. There's one. I'm hearing the divine masculine really wants to come forward here. I was channeling that here with this remain positive card. Wants to come forward with some kind of gift. Definitely wants to come forward and express how they really have. They're both parties in the situation need to come forward and really need to express honestly how they really feel about each other. Or at the it doesn't mean that you have to go, I'm madly in love with you and I want to have 10,000 babies with you and I want to do all this stuff and I want to get married right now. Especially if you guys if you guys haven't been in a serious relationship already before. I'm feeling like shifting around in my seat, which is obviously like energy is shifting around to bring this about, to kind of let go of all of the insecurities from the past and to come forward and be like, okay, let's at least be friends. Let's be in each other's life. Let's have this conversation. Earlier where I was saying, was that this pile? I was saying that they might want to start some kind of business with you, Divine Feminine, or is that pile one? Either way, doesn't matter. Um, yeah. But I'm being drawn to say, hey, you know what? Really do be honest. Step forward and really be honest about how you really feel. Um, it doesn't mean that you have to say I love you right out the gate, especially like I said, if you guys haven't been in a more serious relationship, if you've just been kind of like friends in the past or something like that. But stepping forward and saying, hey, I obviously think this is some kind of serious connection. We need to figure this out and work out, being around each other, spending more time. Hey, it could be something as simple as, hey, I just really want to get to know you better. Hey, I know I want to spend some more time around you. I want to be able to give you more time and more effort, right? To make the effort, I really want to come forward and start doing that, because I know that I haven't done it in the past. And then here, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Absolutely. So that's still the whole thing that we've been saying this whole time, is let go of stuff from the past, heal yourself, do your shadow work, do your inner work, and let yourself kind of be freed of all of that excess baggage. Okay. And for pile one, I pulled one more angels, so I'm going to do that right quick. Listen to your intuition. Absolutely. Use your discernment. Listen to your intuition. You are being guided. You're getting messages. You're being guided as to when and where this is supposed to be happening. Kind of let go, surrender. Listen to your intuition, which is also saying listen to spirit. Let go, surrender. Let this manifest in the way that it is supposed to be manifesting, right? And here on the back, opportunity. Okay, the opportunity will arise. You will be getting other opportunities in love, and in love. And I'm not saying other. You could be, just depending on um, no, okay, sorry. I was hearing it. Nope, cut that short. So opportunity, there's definitely, you're going to be given opportunities if you just work on yourself. And I'm just hearing like your career paths or something could bring you together. So kind of let spirit, let the best possible circumstance come, allow the best possible circumstance to bring you two together. Don't try to come together and don't try to convince yourself that you're ready right now, if you're not. Um, or if there's some other things that you need to work on, or it's just not actual time yet. It could not just be time. There could be a very certain situation or a certain meeting or meeting place or something that's just going to kind of fall into place, and it's just time to kind of let that happen. Don't be scared. The opportunity will arise. Just keep working on yourself. All right, pile two. That's what I have for you. Like I said before, if you really get drawn to, I think that you will. If not right now, maybe sometime in the future. Go check that out. I'll have it all linked around around everywhere. I'll have it in cards and linked down in the description. Also, don't forget, please, that there are songs for both. I have two songs, one for the Divine Feminine and one for the Divine Masculine. Again, if those songs aren't your particular cup of tea, please just look at the lyrics. There's probably some additional if you really feel guided to, I'll look at the lyrics. Like I said, this was the pile that I was saying in pile 1, where one of the songs is in Portuguese. So I will probably link to the English translation um, for that song. All right, well, I think that's really all that I'm really getting here. That's all I'm really getting for you guys. I hope that this really kind of helped enlighten you, or this kind of helped you see things from the other person's perspective. I know that these readings, like I was saying before, are pretty heavily tuned into messages from the divine masculine, but you know, it is what it is. Definitely check out some of my other videos, you guys. I really hope this helped you. Check out some of um, my other playlists and things around. Please subscribe. We're close to 50 subscribers. I'm really excited about that. So I'll be seeing you guys around next time, and have a wonderful day. Bye.